Hey there, Peninsula people. Today's spotlight on Mornington is the Esplanade, Mornington Esplanade. We're just pulling onto the Esplanade now, and this is a spectacular bit of coastline and some gorgeous houses. So there's some amazing homes all along the Esplanade here and some fantastic beaches. So along this section you've got a nice, not cliff face, but quite a high elevated position. The houses along here have sensational views out towards the heads. You get the Yangs and all sorts of coastline across the other side. You get to see Melbourne from here and just gorgeous beaches. So you've got Mills Beach along here, walking trails that walk straight down to the beach from all the property up here on the Esplanade. There's some great car parks along here. Let's check these places out. Some quite amazing homes. So that's Com Martin that's being restored beautifully, and you've got some real character homes along here. And then Tanti Creek runs down to the bay, and you've got some beautiful homes up here in Mills Beach area. The end of Tanti Avenue just here, and then some amazing homes that are dotted all along the Esplanade here. Then you come into the beach along here, Shire Hall Beach, and as you come up to Main Street Mornington, you're looking out to the pier from the houses up there. It's just beautiful. Check out some of these houses along here, really close to Main Street Mornington. So when you hit Main Street, you've got all the parking around here, obviously. You've got a sensational park across the road where all the kids can come down and play, families gather and they play. Here's the original bank area and the museum that's just here. That's the old post office. And this used to be the bank. That's why it's now called the Counting House. Sensational apartment buildings along here, Park View. Some great apartments with bay views that can see out to the park and the water. And then you come up to some historic buildings along here. Well, we've got Kirk's Hotel and the Royal, absolutely beautiful building, and the views from there, just sitting having a drink out the front, having some lunch, just sensational. The Mornington Bowls Club just here. The Bowls Club has some of the best views in Victoria, north facing, goes out, you can see from the toilets in there, it's amazing the views. So, and then there's some more homes through here. Apartments, there's some gorgeous houses up along here as well. Views straight out over Fisherman's Beach. So you get the view out here goes a bit to the west, but you can see the heads, you can see the Yangs, and as it wraps around, when it hits the roundabout up here, it then sets off in a different direction, so that the angle of the houses, the view then sets, rather than being west, the view then comes around to the north a little bit more again. So this is the end of Barclay Street. It then picks up the Esplanade. Great beach just here, Fisherman's Beach. It was known as Fishies Beach. Again, there's some nice homes dotted along here. Tends to dip a little bit here, and then you've got Lilo Cafe. Well, sorry, used to be Lilo Cafe, it's now Daisy, next to the bookstore, right there. So there's Daisy Cafe. Fantastic location, right on the beach. And you can walk across to the beach there. There's a bit of limited parking. There's not a lot of parking there, but there is some parking. And again, some sensational homes along here. Beautiful views, sensational views, straight across to Melbourne. So there's world-class views along here, and they're north-facing views. So to get a northern view, you're getting the sun, the view, absolutely sensational. Coming up to Strauns Road here now, we've got a fantastic property at 682 Esplanade that we're coming up to. That's on the market. Now, it's 1,120 square metres, so just coming up to it there, just there. 1,120 square metres, and from the ground level you get a bay view, which is pretty rare. Now this coastline all along here, there's some beautiful walking tracks, and it's quite elevated. So underneath that, there's the cliff, and then you get some great little lookouts through the bush here. And it's lovely to walk along here and run along here, right across on the foreshore. You've got Coral Road, Coral Beach down there. There's some really beautiful little hidden beaches along here. Along this foreshore, along this cliff face, there's some great beaches that are just tucked away, that are kind of secret little beaches that not many people know about. It's fantastic. So there's some new properties being built along here. There's been a lot of rejuvenation. Some of the older properties on 700 square metres have been knocked down and rebuilt. And it's just a great section of property. It's a beautiful drive. It's a great walk. You've got fantastic beaches tucked down there. And it's just a lovely part of the world.